Thor Rafferty with DexFXMarkets.com, and this is my weekly summary. I wanted to first of all personally invite everyone to join us. We are offering our Dex Atomic, as you can see on the screen, for free for all, and it's a very powerful tool. I'm going to talk about some of the trades I've taken this week. It's kind of a funny week. Let's look at the history here. It was a very slow start to the week, not much happening. Monday I took like one atomic trade. It was a win. Made about $20, $19.75. Picked up a little bit on Tuesday, where we got into a couple of trades here. On the 14th we had two. This was a 2-hour trade. I'm still trading one contract, as you can see, one contract for the 2 hours and two contracts for the 1 hour. So we had a couple of nice wins on Tuesday. Wednesday was a little bit of a mixed bag, but it was pretty much all atomic. It was all atomic trades. Xedan didn't fire off much at all earlier in the week. So we had two wins and a loss, and so it was a down day overall. Not too bad when you subtract. I think I exited a little early and saved myself a few bucks on this one, but two wins and a loss, so net down for the day. But it did start to pick up later in the week. Let's see. Yesterday, Thursday, we got a number of trades. And one atomic in the morning, and then we got a 1 hour for two contracts. We got a 2 hour for one contract. Another atomic trade, picked up another $18, and I think this was the last trade that day. 56, a 1 hour again for two contracts. And then today it's been kind of another mixed day. First of all, the elephant in the room. Everybody now and then screws up, and I did. So I lost $7.25 on this trade. And what happened is I went short instead of long. I sold. Let me slide that over so you can see that. Sorry. And I meant to hit buy. Well, I realized it right away, so almost immediately, you can see from the time hacks, it was like almost less than a minute, 3:50 to, well, it was a few minutes, to 4:41, a couple of minutes, and I realized my mistake and immediately got out and locked in a loss of $7.25. And the lesson learned here is, if you make a mistake, don't wish and hope it'll work for you. Get out. So it's just a reinforcement of that lesson. We were doing really well. Friday, I hate Fridays. Everybody loves Friday, but I hate trading on Fridays. I think some of the worst days I ever had are trades on Fridays. And son of a gun, this was a 1 hour Xedan trade, and there it went. It rolled off the table. So it took away $120 out of our total. It's still not a bad week at $251.25 for the week, and 12 wins and 3 losses, including my mistake. So really it's only 2 losses. So my percentage should be a little higher. I should change that. Let's do that. I'm going to change that. Yeah, that's no fair. All right. It was my screw up. There we go. 12 wins and 2 losses. But unfortunately, one of the losses was a pretty good hit on 2 contracts. So, all right. So I wanted to also look at some of the actual trades for both the atomic and the Xedan. So just pop up some charts here real quick and take a look at them. This was an atomic trade on the 16th. This was a gem. I mean, if you can't trade this chart, my seeing eye dog could trade that, make that trade. Here's the sell signal right here. We were able to get in right here. Look at this peak right here, and that is incredibly strong resistance. A big move up, and then it just falls off the table. And also notice how it's range bound in here. Very range bound. It's not moving very much. Very, very range bound. So that was a nice, easy trade that we won on. What else have I got here? This was the 15th. And what was this? This was an atomic trade. Again, a beautiful setup. Here's the signal. Look at this strength right here. Look at this resistance, this green line. This testing right here. Test. And then it falls off. It couldn't break through. And again, very range bound. That's the kind of week it was. I got a couple more. I'll pop up here. This one was, okay, this one was an interesting trade. This is one of those trades that drives you freaking insane if you're a chart watcher. If you've got the thing, turn it off. I swear to God, I think it's better. This was a short that we entered, and we got a really nice strike up here at this level. And again, look at the strength. Touch. Look at all these hits and failures on this level. Well, here it goes. It moved well past on the next candle, and then it finally fell off. And of course, it was a nice fat win. And one last one. This one was a Xedan trade. I believe this was a 2-hour trade. And again, you know, we entered the trade. This was the strike we bought down here. You know, we were well. This one got in late. The signal was here, but we didn't get in on the Xedan. It didn't fill for some time, so quite a few minutes later on a 2-hour trade. But it did fill and just kept right on going. So that's my week. It's been a decent week. If I maybe quit at noon today, it would have been a lot better week. But again, that does happen. If you're watching this, you know, you're already part of our group. I hope you had as good a week as I did, trading both the Xedan and the Atomic. If you are watching this on Facebook or YouTube or anywhere else and you're not a member, please go to dexfxmarkets.com and join us for free. The Atomic is free. So most of my trades this week were Atomic trades. Free trades. It's money in your pocket, and we want you to join us. So thank you for listening. We appreciate your support, and we'll do this again next week. And in the meantime, good luck and good trading.